What's up, YouTube Nation? This is Chris Carreri with Certified G Motivation, back for another episode of Winning Wednesdays. So can I get a quick show of hands for how many people think that perfection equals success? How many people out there watching this right now think that perfection equals success? In order for me to lose weight, I must eat perfectly. In order for me to have a good relationship, I have to be perfect. In order for people to view me as a success, I must have the perfect job, in the perfect corner office, in the perfect building, in the perfect city, making the perfect salary, driving the perfect car to work. If I don't do those things, I won't be successful. So many people out there are chasing this dream that they believe perfection equals success. And I want you guys to stop right there, and I want you to understand perfection is something that you cannot obtain. Perfection is something that you may strive for but will never achieve. Perfection you get from comparing yourself to other situations. Perfection cannot equal a win. And perfection will never equal happiness. So I want to share with you guys a story. There was a Detroit Tigers baseball pitcher named Armando Galarraga, and on June 2nd, 2010, he took the mound against my very own Cleveland Indians. And he took the mound and he utterly dominated the Indians. In fact, he took a perfect game into the 9th inning. And what's so crazy about this story is that up until this point in Major League Baseball history, for the 100 years or so that Major League Baseball existed, at the time 130 years or so, only 20 times in Major League Baseball history had a perfect game ever been completed. So Armando Galarraga goes up against the Cleveland Indians, and in the 9th inning he retires the first batter, and they're out. He retires the second batter, and they're out. He throws the pitch to the third batter of the inning, and it hits a ground ball where the infielder throws it to the first baseman. And the runner is called safe, that he beat out the run. Well, see, in 2010, instant replay hadn't yet made its way into Major League Baseball. And as soon as that runner was called safe, they replayed it back, and he was clearly visibly out. So no one ever remembers June 2nd, 2010 for Armando Galarraga being perfect. He will never be in the history books as a pitcher who threw a perfect game, and in fact, he never even got close after that again. But for one day, he put everything he could into it. And because an umpire's mistake, an umpire's human error, something that Armando had no control of, he will never be remembered for having a perfect game. Now, I venture to look at that and be like, wow, look at what Armando accomplished that day. And many people will focus on the error, but I choose to focus on what he was able to do, because for one night, that was the best night of his career. And that's what I remember about Armando Galarraga's performance. So the lesson I want so many of you guys to learn is that even sometimes when you put everything you have into it, you bring everything you've got, sometimes you may just fall short. And that doesn't mean you're less of a person. That doesn't mean you're a failure. That doesn't mean you're not successful. It means you're human. So for so many of you guys out there, you want to pursue this lifestyle and you think you have to have everything perfectly to do it. Please stop chasing perfection, because it will only lead you to a life of unhappiness. Your goal every day shouldn't be to be perfect. It should be to bring your best effort, to try and get a little bit better, a little bit closer. And sometimes, guys, you're going to fail. Sometimes you're going to hit adversity. Sometimes life is going to be hard. And that's okay, because every time that you hit a rocky road, every time that you hit a detour, every time that you hit something that holds you and stops you in where you're going, that's your opportunity to grow and become just a little bit better of a person. So thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. I wanted to take the time to just share, please, success isn't perfect. There is no perfect road to get there. So as you pursue your road to success, understand that it's okay to make some mess ups. It's okay to be able to handle some adversity. Thank you guys so much. This is Chris Guerrero with Certified G Motivation. Remember, we are never ever satisfied. We are always grateful, and we are certified for greatness. This your boy Chris G. We'll see you guys next Wednesday for another Winning Wednesdays. Much love, much love, much love. Thank you all so much.